what the funniest name, Wi-Fi name you ever, came across? Dude, hata wachana ya Linda Luisa ya nunua yako. I just found one. Boss Evans says, Boss Evans Kemboy, Illuminati. There's no black person who is going to use your Wi-Fi, even if you put your password on your door. No neighbor. Hey. Jeff, Kiprotich Arafat, Snake Doctor.
Snake Doctor, yeah.
That's another password no one is trying to log into. Wow. A big WhatsApp also to Anthony Madenge. Thank you so much. You're listening from Kirinyaga County, Kimbimbi, Mwea.
Yeah.
We are live on Facebook and YouTube. And our discussion today: should a parent apologize to their child? Yo, let me tell you, my friends have a table tennis. A table tennis setup. Yeah, in their backyard. So they are playing. The dad, I don't know, you're stretching or whatever. The dude elbowed him so bad, like he had to be taken to the hospital. He knocked almost his eye, like proper. The dad is that macho, old school, African cat. Could never say sorry. This is my house. Move out before he says sorry. So he's just surprised. He's like, then was it by mistake? This dude has just been waiting, because of course they've had some small little
issues.
Tiffs here and there. And he's like, it's like this mzee was just waiting, to gouge my eye out. I'm like, but it was by mistake, and everyone could tell it was by mistake. He just, by the way, I don't know what happened, but just. Dude, the dad has refused. The mom has tried, and they are older, and he's just visiting. Amekuja ni bani. Amesema mom sema ningoje tu akuje kunibonda nitoe macho, as in kwa nyumba yake. So I'm asking, because we've had this conversation before. Should you as a parent say sorry to your children when you're wrong?
Well,
you should, but do you?
Yeah. You should. However,
do African parents apologize to their children when they are wrong? It should have been the conversation.
In different ways.
How? Absolutely.
Like you see, me, I saw my dad. Well, probably said later on sorry, but in a different way. And I understood his way of saying sorry. When you see new shoes and nini, sometimes okay, this guy has done a mistake, and at least he's trying to make up for it through that. Most of our African folks did not come and tell you, Yolanda.
Like a straight up,
like
sorry.
Yolanda. Solo never came and told you, Yolanda, I'm sorry for what I did. I shouldn't have beat you like that.
Imagine he ever has once. Yeah. And I was just.
You're in shock.
But like this, when I'm this old and in my own house, he was like, people make mistakes. Now that you guys have your children, I'm sorry. Like where we did wrong, it was just us trying to do the best for all of you.
Exactly.
But but it was a communal apology. He included my mom. He was like, unajua kama kuna mali tulikosea, unajua mnatusamehea tu, because mzazi anatake now sasa mko na wenyu. In translated to English, back to English, if we've ever made mistakes while we're raising your mom and I are sorry.
Yeah.
But because people make mistakes, now you have your own children, so you will know. Sometimes you'll do things with the best intentions, but then you hurt your children. So, sorry, and we hope you will make better choices for your children. I was like, was that an apology, Mr. Mulwa? In my head, of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. They'll apologize like that when you're older, later on, and
like a blanket one-liner.
But take it and run. It's an apology. It came through when you didn't expect it to come through. And most African folks don't apologize verbally.
Why? Why?
You see, these guys, it's where they were raised, how they were raised. We want to blame them. We want to blame them and say, you people, our new generation, nyaf, those things. You want to say those many things. But you see, even how they were raised.
Yeah.
They saw the hardcore type of upbringing.
Yeah.
And then they saw how being someone making up to you was now, say, if I hurt you, I start doing good things to you.
Yeah.
That should
so actions would speak louder than words.
Speak louder. They do better with action.
But just hearing it, I know they don't have a lot to work with in the mental space conversation. Like let's be honest. Like I remember the first day we even brought up therapy. Anyway, near my dad, he was like, "Mimi sina shida ya kichwa. Whoever wants to go for therapy, they can go by themselves."
And then also, sometimes that not saying sorry was to toughen you up. For this, outside this world, not many people will tell you sorry. You'll come crying over here. You didn't say sorry.
By the way, do you know you're onto something? Let me tell you, the day you know you are healed is the day you forgive people who have never even apologized to you and would never. It's true. You walk around in your office and you meet I have such colorful words. You have such colorful words, but it's daytime radio. But you come and you meet some pieces of crap in the office space. And this person will not say sorry. Will for the life in them say sorry. You meet a boss who is the rightest person, they are righter than God. They can never say sorry. So it's true. So they prepare you for
the real world.
But what harm would it do? Absolute.
No, it didn't do any harm.
To just say. So you go to church on Sunday and you tell God sorry. You apologize and you repent but you cannot tell your children.
No, you've told God. You've told God.
Because he's above you. Your children are beneath you?
No. Your children are your children.
But don't you lead by example? I think our parents teach us how to love. They teach us. My mom says sorry. My mom says I love you.
Even my mom.
I have a friend called Susan and she's like, you guys tell each other I love you with your mom a lot. Because my mom is like, bye Yolanda, I love you. Joshua chapter, oh God. My mom is those guys. Please, mkifika nyumbani, you read Joshua chapter 16 verse 5. That's my mom. I love you. But our parents, especially our dads had a lot of battles in them because for the life of them, many, not all, could not say I love you or I'm sorry. That's why we are coming and meeting these mohines here. They want to date and marry us, and they cannot say for the life of them, I'm sorry and I love you as well, because that's what they
saw. And they saw, through action is the way I'm going to show you I'm sorry. I know the words are important. They believe me, they are.
How can we break the cycle? Absolute. I'm asking you as a man.
Start saying it.
Mr. Musoga did not tell you sorry. Mr. Solomon did not tell me sorry. So now, can we learn to tell our children so we can start a new cycle? Are you going to tell your children sorry?
Yeah.
Or you're going to School of the Hard Knocks?
No, I'll tell them sorry. But the instances, that sorry won't cut it. I'm just like...
Okay, it won't. So why not sorry and then...
Action.
Double up on the action as well. Let them come together.
We're going to double up on the action.
It's always your mom who tells you, don't worry, Freddy. He really means he's sorry.
He means he's sorry.
He's really sorry, my darling. I love you. He's so sorry. He does not really use his words, but your dad is sorry. It's always our mothers who came to say sorry on behalf of...
Shout out to our moms, by the way.
Those guys.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I was able to read into his actions. When now I kept on growing up and I was just like,
Not everyone is like you, though.
Yeah.
Not everyone is like you.
The people who now carry that trauma into their... Now the grown-up life. Yeah.
I can never... Have you ever heard someone saying, I can never forgive? I'm like, oh, they hurt you from birth, man. They hurt you from birth.
Anyway, guys, try and... Let me say try. We'll start with the word try.
Yeah.
Try and learn to say you're sorry.
It's a good start.
It's a good start, by the way. Apologize to your wives. Okay, wives is standard.
Nani alikuambia ni standard hata huko tujafika. Hiyo inakuanga level 2. We will discuss it another day.
Let's start with the level 1. Your children's or just even people around you. Some hardcore people you're seated with there you're saying, okay, he has wronged you, he has wronged you, just like...
Even on the streets, you're walking in Nairobi, someone steps on you. You can't, or you elbow me by mistake, or your juala, your paper bag, as in like knocks me, your shopping bag. He knocks me. But you won't say, just say, learn to say sorry. It goes a long way. By the way, can you imagine? I'm sure wars would have been avoided if someone just said sorry.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a beef you have with someone and it escalated into this ugly, monstrous thing? And then you're like, if they just put their pride aside at the beginning and said sorry, it would have saved you many, many, many years and decades of sorry. Even look at your family, Domes. There's that auntie you don't talk to. All she had to say was sorry.
Sorry. But let me tell you, that's how...
It's the beginning.
One of our Domes ended.
Yes.
And she just came in like, yo.
You guys, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And my dad was like, tell all of us.
Yeah.
As my family now.
Yeah.
Tell my family what you've just said. Then she said it, and it's done.
It's something so small. We put so much power into it. Our ego, our pride checks in the room. And then now you don't know which one you're supposed to deflate. And years and years. Try it today, in fact. a challenge from Yolanda Mulwa na DJ Absolute. Look for one person, a knucklehead who is undeserving.
Yeah.
And just go and just say sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, they made you, oh, they're bad, they are whatever. All those things. Just go and say sorry.
Yeah. There's those knuckleheads. Yes, alikuja kani apologize. Niliwaambia, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's still fine if they don't.
Nimekwambia undeserving.
Yeah.
That person who is undeserving even of your forgiveness. That person who is undeserving of your apology. That person you feel is beneath you. Go and say sorry. It's such a brilliant start. That should be their Christmas present, 2023. You're like, hi, Secret Santa amenituma. Just say sorry. When we come back, we'll be reading some of your comments. Should parents say sorry to their children when they're wrong? What do you think?